ground, please. All of them. Goodbye, cracklings. Alright, cracklings are gone. Yeah, I'm trying to decide mutagen or serums. I think I'm just going to keep slamming serums. That annoys me so much. One mutation change, and it's not even anything useful. It just reversed my chitin again for the second or third time. All the effort it takes to make this stuff, and you just bounce back and forth. Yeah, it's still doing it. I've now bounced back and forth on this chitin like 6 times. So many other things I could be getting, and it's just constantly bouncing on this one damn thing. But we are getting the yearning, so... Oh, we got head bumps. Look at that. We also got the head bumps. Exciting. Three serums in a row? Sure, why not? Then we're gonna have to make some more. Holy crap, we just went post-threshold. Alright, we're post-spider. We got chitinous armor. And very dexterous, and poison resist. So now we can just take regular mutagen from here on out. We don't need the serums. So we'll just go with the standard mutagens and add or modify one at a time. Cool. That was the quickest post-threshold I have ever managed. By far. by a long shot. We went post within, I think I drank, what, 3 mutagens and then 5 serums, and we're post. What does that mean? Well, so mutations have a tree structure, and I'm pursuing the spider tree, or spider family, so I was taking only spider mutagen and spider serums. There is a locked section of high-powered abilities that are called the post-threshold abilities. You can only get those by first taking enough mutations within that group that they outnumber mutations from any other group you might have. And that when you do that, you start dreaming that you're whatever that type is, like dreaming about being a spider or a rat or a bear or whatever mutation tree you're pursuing. So once you know that you're dreaming that, you know you're on the right path and you're about ready to transcend or go post-threshold. From that point, you want to take only serums. The serum is the one and only thing that will ever let you go post-threshold. By doing that, 2 things happen. You then unlock the ability to gain that final category of high-powered mutations, and it also locks you out of every other category of post-threshold. So now that I have gone post-threshold in Spider, by continuously taking mutagens, I will have the chance of getting the final Spider high-powered abilities, but I can never go post-threshold in any other category, period. I'm now locked permanently and forever out of every other post-threshold category. I can still gain all their other normal mutations, everything up to post-threshold, so I can go gain mutagens for medical and elf and bear and cat and weasel and whatever. I can get all that stuff, but I can never go post-threshold. I can never gain the final high-powered versions of any other category. So, we have managed to do it. Did it change my name? It did change this section up here, yes. Whatever it used to say, now we've gone post-threshold. We have superseded the, what was that up there? I forget. Whatever it was, it's now gone. We're now Arachnid category. But we got chitinous armor, so you've grown a chitin exoskeleton, much like that of an insect. It provides considerable physical protection and makes your punches hit a little harder, but reduces your dex by 1. And it also somewhat reduces wet effects. I forget the actual value for it, so for post-threshold spider... what the hell? It's not even on the list. Alright, I'm confused. I have chitinous armor, but the spider doesn't list chitinous armor anywhere. So, that's interesting. Anybody happen to know what the actual values are? I mean, there's chitinous skin, chitinous plate, but it says furred plate in post threshold, and it never actually says anything about chitinous armor. And it doesn't look like it's named anything else. I don't know, what's furred plate mean? Furred plate requires chitinous plate, so it must be... Is chitinous plate on the other? Chitinous... Oh, chitinous plate is in there. Alright, chitinous plate's in the normal category. I thought chitinous plate was the post-threshold, but it is not! 4 protection... Let's see, gives wet protection. Whoa, 8 cut and 8 bash protection? Removes the ability to wear headgear. Permanent encumbrance. Youch. 8 protection, though. Huh, alright. So, we're still wearing headgear. I'm a little confused. Wait, no, this is chitinous armor, not chitinous plate. I don't know what's going on. The names aren't matching up. What does furred plate say? I'm assuming furred plate is what this is actually talking about. Temperature, location, benefits, still the protection, permanent encumbrance, modifies dex -1, +1 to your dodge skill for every large body part that is not covered by something. See, this is the one you want to do one of those dex builds. You get +1 to your dodge skill for every large body part, head, legs, and arms that is not covered by something. For a total of 5. The legs and arms are counted separately. The torso gives +4. Huh. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I've got. Yeah, but I have chitinous armor, not chitinous plate. That's what I'm trying to point out. It's calling it chitinous armor. Is that what chitinous plate is supposed to be? And then I can get furry after that? Because we had hairy chitin that went chitinous skin, then the chitinous skin went chitinous armor. After all that previous chitin skin armor crap. I don't think I actually got, unless this... I don't think I actually got anything on the list of the post-threshold stuff. I thought the armor was, but unless it's the furred version, then it's not that either. So, I don't know. I'm going to sleep. Sleep off all these negatives first, and then I'm going to look at my stats and so on in the morning, because I'm not seeing some of the effects that I should be seeing. So let's do this first. Let's get this done. Get this out of the way. We're full. Let's wait a few minutes. Satisfied, slaked. Alright, that's all fine. We're crouched. Throw on my my blindfold and my earplugs. Do I need bandaging? I do. I think I'm out of bandages. Nope, one more. Bandage. Septic. Alright, let's go sleepy time, and we'll see if we can figure this out. I am confused. So chitinous armor is the earlier version. If it's only 444 compared to what I'm seeing. Yeah, there's some naming convention confusions here. It's not helping me. I don't know what I've got currently. We're going to keep taking the mutagens. It's going to swap and waffle a bunch of times anyway, so I don't really care. Alright, so we're very hungry. We should have enough food to just sit here for a while and get some stuff taken care of. Get rid of those. We'll have our cooked meat. So I have to rehydrate meat before I cook with it. Apparently. So that's a little inconvenient. Let's see. All right, let's look at some stuff here. So I did not have to take off any of my headgear, so I don't think I've got the high-level stuff. They're calling it chitinous armor. They don't mention anything in here number-wise except for the Dex -1. And I do have mandatory encumbrance. I don't have anything... Well, actually, no, I've got that leather backpack on my torso right now. Maybe I don't have any of that yet. I don't think I'm getting any of the mandatory encumbrance yet either. Alright, I'm not going to worry about it. Like I said, we're going to keep mutating, so... What to do in the meantime? How many more mutagen do I have? 6 more spider. Let's cook up another batch. We're going to need more than that. Especially if we're just going to do mutagen and only gain 1 change per. Let's do 5 more, I guess. 3 hours. Hey there, Builder Games. Thanks much for the Prime sub. Hey, we're almost back around to another full moon. Alright, so we've got plenty. Hey, look, we're tired again. Time to mutate and go to sleep again. We're wearing ourselves out something fierce with all this body morphing we're doing. We're not going to get too much else done. How much water do I have? 28 liters. Rehydrate 5. 15 minutes to do that. Then make me some... Really? Those are my choices? Alright, now I am confused. So I know I don't have any bread, but I can't do cooked meat with rehydrated meat? That seems really weird. What the... I'm really confused then. What is the benefit here? Is it just gonna take higher level... Why would anybody bother going to dehydrate meat if the only thing you can do is rehydrate it and then you have, like, these choices? That's what's really confusing me. This is only possible because I've got some flour laying around. This is going to run low from tallow or lard eventually. Huh. Alright. I guess. Salted meat slice. Still have to do it from the base meat and have salt and the vacuum sealer. So... $5 minutes. I guess my issue is just that there's nothing I can make with dehydrated meat that just uses the dehydrated meat. I'm gonna run into shortages as soon as I run out of tallow and lard or flour. I mean, I guess I can... Well, I guess this is the meat itself. It's already been cooked, so, I mean, I guess that's what confused me, is I could eat the rehydrated meat right now, and it's apparently already counting as cooked, because we dehydrated it. So, I could just rehydrate it and eat it, which works for me. I'm not really worried about the long-term sustainability. Is not something I have to deal with, because I just run these challenges for a short period of time, and then off I go. I'm not interested in keeping myself meated up for the next 2 seasons. Yeah, I have the carnivore, so... I'm fine. I just didn't notice at first that I can just eat the rehydrated meat. That was my concern. I thought I had to do another process to make it edible. But perfectly fine as is. I can get 400 calories out of it, and it's got a pretty good satiety. So... that's it. That's all I care about. As long as I can rehydrate it and eat it, I'm good to go. Anything beyond that is just flavor changes. So that was my confusion, was I just didn't notice that I could just flat out eat it after rehydrating it. So we're good. Don't worry about it. Next time around, I'll probably do the vacuum sealer method when we have to go kill some more animals and give that a try. So let's go ahead and make a few pelmeni while I've got some flour. Eight pelmeni hot fresh. 249, huh? Alright, I'm hydrated, which is actually not a good thing, because I need some space in my belly for liquids for taking some more serums or mutagens. So let's do... do a little bit of reading. Oh yeah. I need to cast Magic Missile at something in order to get the free shot. Where are you at, Mr. Raccoon? That's too far away, and he'll run too fast. Anything nearby I can target? Good lag, no. Alright, we'll do it the slow way. Yeah, that's true. The car does need repairs. I should do that instead. Oh, my stereo got damaged. It's all duct tape stuff. Yep. I don't think I have more mirrors. I think I used all my mirrors. Yep. Oh, well, maybe not. All. Inventory. Here. Yeah, I used up all my mirrors. I'll have to stop and get one next time we see one. Alright, still hydrated. Have no quench value. How long do these last? Less than 2 days, more than 15 hours. I guess we'll have the rehydrated meat. Alright, back to doing a little more reading. Still Magic Missile spell level 0. God, it takes so long to level these by reading instead of actually casting it once. This will be hour 3 just to get Magic Missile level 1. And we're still not there. So bad. Alright, game, what's going on here? Five hours of study, and we still don't have Magic Missile level 1. Hey, look at that. Alright, smack in some Pelmeni and some Spider Mutagen. Hey, look at that. My helmet got pushed off. We got antennae. Oh, yeah. No more helmet for me. Did it hit the ground? Hey, now. What's with it hitting the ground when I've got a perfectly useful cargo space sitting right there? That's not cool. Antennae is active. Lie to detect the presence of monsters up to a few tiles away, even if you can't see or hear them. Prevent wearing headwear that is not made of fabric. Alright. Well, let's see what we can put in place of that. We're full. Full but thirsty. I want to be not full. There we go. We lost Web Spinner? Oh, we gained Web Spinner. Alright. Is that one of the posts? Spider. Web Spinner is post. I think that's a precursor for Web Weaver, though. Not that any of these will really be useful. Your body produces and anchors webbing. Too bad you can't seem to control the process. There's a chance that you will leave webs in your wake. Yeah, that's not good. Night vision. Oh, gotta let my tummy go down a little bit. Full night vision. Well, okay then. Guess I don't need this thing anymore. Yeah. Is it the same? I think it's about the same distance. It's right out to that rock to my west there. Yep. Alright, so we have night vision. Very thirsty, full, tired. That's probably enough for now. Yeah, I need at least a couple of drinks of water here. Alright, we'll go to bed with that. And I guess we're going to have to use medical gauze. Good old head hit points. Don't ever take head damage. It's ridiculous. Got a lower healing modifier than your other body parts, and it's just, especially at low max hit points, it's just an annoying pain in the ass how slowly it heals. Because of the way the math works. Surprised I'm not addicted to mutagen yet? Bring it on. I'll just keep making mutagen of various types and taking them anyway. It's all good. We'll be a raging spider monster, mutant, magic slinging queen killer. I still think my chances of killing the queen are really, really low. We're going to have to get some pretty crazy mutations, magic, and weaponry in order to actually kill her. We're a lot closer, though. Because we managed to accomplish one of the major milestones in this episode. Alright, nobody messing with me nearby. A Pelmoney is still good. Alright, so what are we working on? Spelling. I got all the meat preserved. So we've got 102 dehydrated meat. Just takes me a few minutes to rehydrate it and I can eat it straight off. 1 Pelmoney. The rest of this stuff I'll likely never be able to eat again. I might eventually ditch it just so I don't have to look at all the red. Because the deeper I get into the mutation trees, the less I'm going to want to purify, and I'm just going to live with carnivore. So I should probably just get rid of all that stuff. For the moment, I don't have a crisis of storage capacity, so we'll keep a hold of it. So what else? Vehicles repaired. We're getting healed up. We're sitting around mutating, which is putting a pretty heavy toll on my hidden health stat. I don't have any gamma shots. Gamma shots would be nice to get myself recovered from all that. Only spells we have are Phase Door at a pretty good number now that it should work. And has a decent distance to get us out of close range trouble, or at least change the equation and the geometry of the encounter. And Magic Missile's still pretty low. Really low. Very, very low. So we'd have a whole lot of Magic Missile reading to do to get that anywhere. We got enough meat for... what's it going to take? 5 a day, so we got about 3 weeks worth of food if I don't strain myself doing anything else. Probably a little more than that. It's probably more like 6 or 7 of those per day. 7 would be 2,800. Yeah, 7 to 8 is probably closer to the actual number. So if we say 8 per day, that's what? Only a week and a half before we would need more. But we've got everything in place now that we're going to need batteries, or I'm going to have to modify these to use larger batteries or something if I'm going to continuously dehydrate and stuff. I don't have a battery charger in this. 2 power converters and 2 processor boards, and I could get a recharging station installed, which would go a little ways longer to fixing that problem, but isn't gonna matter. I don't think I'll have that much problem running deer over and finding the occasional moose or cow. So let's trying to think long-term, short-term. We do need to do some more mutating. Crashing the hell out of our hidden health stat with all the mutagens. Can't think of anything in particular I need from the city. We've seen very, very few opportunities to gain any magic books, the locations we've seen. I don't think we've seen any academies. No magic stop. Yeah, diesel is going to be the limiting factor. Could roll up north and check out some of these roads real quick to see if they've got any vehicles I can siphon some diesel out of. We've explored the roadways and looking for gas stations. We also haven't seen much of. Deep in the city. Deep in the city, deep in the city. Mega store, huh? Has gas in the middle of it? So I guess it does. That one's not too bad. That one we already hit. I think it just had standard gas in both pumps. Not too bad. Maybe that one there, Fayette. But we're hanging out up here. Fayette is just back past the research facility. There's even some ants down south that might help us out. But if we could park at night up here, then just make a quick jaunt into the gas station. Or even drive right into it at night with our full night vision and the moon bonus and so on. We might be able to just park next to the gas pumps and grab the gas we need. Only downside is... well, I guess there's not really a downside, because if there's nothing there, then we could roll south to check this section out. Or north to check that. So that's probably the direction we'll go. I think I'm going to spend one more day here getting Magic Missile up a little higher. Now that we've gotten level 1 out of the way, the levels will spin a little faster. I'd like to get it up to like 4 or 5 and get another round of mutations done. See if we can pick up a few more of the good ones. So let's do that. Hide. Magic. And Magic Missile. Go for... yeah, let's just say 8 hours and we'll interrupt it. Yeah, I've got a plastic and a steel jerry can in the vehicle, but I'd rather just drive in. We'll scout it. We'll see. If it looks like I can manage it, we'll drive in. If not, then we'll try to stealth our way in. One of the jerry cans. Alright, good enough. Magic Missile level 3, like I said, goes much faster after that first level. Down to 11% fail chance and up to 6 damage. We doubled damage just that quick. It was at 3 damage earlier. We're up to 10 range. Alright, very thirsty, tired. We'll have 2 drinks, 3 drinks, then my last Pelmini. I'm not gonna cook more until the morning. Spider got 7 to go. Whoops. So there's the first of the limbs. Our backpack got pushed off. Well, that's going to be a problem, because that means I need to wear something that's got capacity in another body part. I can't wear the backpack now that we got the first of the limbs. So we picked up insect limbs. You finally sprouted a pair of arms from your midsection. They flail more or less uncontrollably, making you feel rather larval. Yeah, that's the first of 3, I believe. I need 1 more intermediate and then the final one before I lose the bad ones. What is that other effect? Oh, I'm downed. I got knocked down. Alright, so I gotta remember my backpack hit the ground, so let's fix that. Backpack round to where I'm standing. That's where my syringe is. I don't need the syringe anymore, actually, because we're just doing mutagen now. So that's actually okay. Alright, let's do another one. Oh, wait. Gotta wait till I'm not full. So, our chitinous armor turned into chitinous plate. So apparently the armor was the lower level version. Now we've got the full plate version. Yeah, there's still no entry for that armor stage. There's skin, and then it goes straight to plate, never mentioning the armor stage in between. So, now we're up to chitinous plate. Now we're getting the 8-8 protection. And I think we should see 10 encumbrance on all of my locations. And it increases my bash damage. We're not doing a bunch of bash at the moment. Yep. Yeah, we've got the extra encumbrance. So, but now we've got a lot of body protection. 8/8 is actually a pretty good number. Without having anything else on. So we might have to switch to a pure dodge mode. Rip off all this, you know, stupid, yucky clothing. Go to a pure dodge mode. Whip our claws out and crank up our biojutsu and go crazy. We'll see what we can do. We got more mutating to do, though. One more. Mouth flaps. Not happy about mouth flaps. That wasn't a good one. Mandibles. So they're all about my mouth at the moment. Now we got mandibles. That give me the extra bite attack? I can't remember. Allow you to eat faster and provide a slicing unarmed attack. Prevent wearing mouth gear. Mouthwear. So that means no gas mask? Yep, no gas mask. Oh joy. Where's the poison immunity? I'd like the poison immunity, so the gas mask is no longer needed. That would be nice. Hey there, Indian ever? I don't know how to pronounce that. Indian Iravar? Something like that. Thanks very much for the Prime sub. Spiders do get poison immunity, right? I haven't seen yet. I'm not seeing poison immunity. That seems a little weird. I can become strongly venomous. Venomous? Does being venomous in just give me poison immunity? Doesn't mention it. That's gonna suck. Requires poison resistant to even get to these, so alright. That's fine. Yeah, we are poison resistant. Not immune. Mouth flaps. Ugh. A Morrowind reference. I don't have enough memories of Morrowind, sorry. Played it, but not enough to still remember any of the character names from there. Or lore names. Can we do another one? Oh, one more. We're due for a good one, please. Nope. Well, yeah, actually that was good. We upgraded our limbs again, so we're at the final bad stage. One more stage to go. So we've got arachnid limbs, that... Let's see. Massive encumbrance in my arms, and -4 to my dex. Alright, what is the final one then? This is the final one before they finally get better. Which one is it? Either insect limbs or arachnid arms. I think it's arachnid arms. Alright, so yeah, we got one more to go. Still in the negative category. We can't afford to do another one. I'm not going to do another mutation. We've already did like 4 or 5. I need to brew up some more mutations. Mutagen anyway. I'll have a drink of water. And blindfold and earplugs. More gauze for the brain pen. Which still isn't moving. Oh, head hit points. You are so silly. Come on now. We're tired. You can sleep. There we go. Yeah, I want to see when we've got the poisoned bite, or poisoned bite, the venom, mandibles, 8 limbs, and we've got the CQB that's letting me pick any martial art that I want. I got to figure out which martial art's going to take advantage of the multiple limbs and my lower dex and all the other stats that we've got. So, gonna suck a bit because now we're down to pretty low strength and average dex from all these changes. Maybe we can gain some back from some of the other mutation trees. Alright, let's fill up on some water. The hydration's always the roughest part. Blindfold and earplugs off. And we're going to make first some rehydrated meat. Oh, that's right. Got no pockets. No pockets. Cool. Satisfied and turgid. Full and turgid. Next up, more spider stuff. Oh, down to 17 more, huh? And then I run out of mutagen. Still got plenty of chitin and ammonia and so on. No problem. I think with 17 more, we'll probably get everything I need within that. We'll just keep doing batches of 5. Yeah, I'm not sure if that would be better than... Biojutsu's pretty awesome, but I gotta look at the details once we've got all these other modifiers on so I can kind of figure out which one would be best. Oh, the plastic jerry can's fine. And hired yet? Let's do one more batch of 5. Cargo shorts? Yeah, I think I have extra clothes. I just haven't looked at the list. Since I didn't need a syringe anymore, I wasn't overly concerned. Nothing's going to break into the vehicle and come get me. Alright, very hungry. Let's do another batch of... Oops, what did I type? I typed Matt. Let's do 6. Satisfied, hydrated, not tired yet. Cool. Let's do some more reading. Craft meat, craft mutagen, read magic book, mutate heavily, sleep. Either rinse, repeat. And go very hungry again. Yeah. What are we up to? Level 4. Survivor jorts. I don't know about Survivor jorts. Here's what I need. Somebody posted this in my Discord. That's what I really need, right there. Need some of those with my western boots, and we are good to go. Who needs a hiking backpack? Stuff it all in my socks and my boots. Alright, time to mutate some more. We got a Venomous! We are Venomous. Another good one. Keep it up! Oh, we got Color. Another good one. I don't mean color like the purple and pink. I mean color. You've had a revelation. By killing the weaker creatures who would only die anyway, you preserve resources for those better able to survive. You are less bothered by the deaths of others. Their own weakness invited these fates upon them. More mutagen. Yes! Well, this has been quite the good little section. We have Arachnid arms! Oh, we are looking mighty purty. Mighty purty. Here, let's... Oh, I got no light-making things with me. Alright, there they are. You have 4 handsome limbs, and then those mutant hand and foot things. They probably aren't worth concealing. So there we are. We've got the all the limbs. We've got all 8 of our limbs now. So we picked up Arachnid arms. We've got our color. We've got, oh yeah, Venomous. Potent venom cutting or stabbing attacks from mutations have a chance to poison your target. So, I was going to say, I got stabbing attacks and cutting attacks with my Bionic. Unfortunately, they're not going to count the molecular blade attack. So, yeah, we'll have to see. I'm not sure the mono blade is going to be the best thing now. It probably still will be, but we'll have to give a try to some of this other stuff. We are Arachnid. So far, the negatives have all been pretty manageable. We just hit a really good chain of good ones. I think we've got one more level of the protection to go, the furry chitinous plate. And then we finished off all the arm enhancements. What else is on the post list? Furred plate. Urticating hairs, I forget what that does. Oh, strongly venomous. We got an upgrade to venomous still. We got hunter and predator to go. Sapiovore, web weaver, web diver, rope webs. So we still got probably half a dozen post-threshold ones to achieve. I think we have almost all of the lower level ones, so that's why we're not seeing much in that category, and it's just handing us the post stuff, which is awesome. Alright, so let's do... I think I only took 3 so far. Do a few more. There's another web upgrade, so we're now Web Weaver. Another good one. You've developed the necessary anatomy and techniques to control your web generation. Activate this to start or stop weaving webs. So I can put webs in the way and slow down zombies, I guess. I've never used this kind of stuff. I have no idea if it's actually tactically useful or not. Well, that's part of what the close quarters combat does. This automatically bumps all of my melee skills to 5 in either direction. So if I'm under 5, they move up to 5. If I'm over 5, they move down to 5. But the chances that I'm actually going to raise these melee skills above 5 before this challenge is done is pretty damn small. I mean, I can only read my way up to like level 3 or so. And then it's practice, practice, practice after that, and it's slow going generally. So... maybe. It's possible I could get them high enough if I turned off. And the other problem is you have to turn off. You get no XP while you have this running. So you have to turn it off, then go fight to gain the levels and the XP. So, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe it'll happen, maybe it won't. Alright, one more. So far it's been a good run. Oh, gotta wait till I'm Not full. Got a belly full of mutagen. And there we go. Color to Hunter. Yeah, I think we've gotten everything on the lower end now. So now it's just handing us the last few that we need. So we might actually finish out all of the mutations tomorrow. Let's do actually one more. We're on such a good roll. Oops, I keep forgetting I gotta let my belly settle. Better wait 30 minutes next time. So far, it's been exactly every one that we need. The ones that we don't have. Uh-oh, we got nothing. We got nothing. Well, that's different. We got not a thing. We're definitely still missing ones. Somehow we bounced a big fat Z. Yeah, there are still ones we're missing, so, I don't know. Let's try to activate it and see what it does. So, full night vision is active, antenna is active, web weaver, 8 resource units, and it takes 100 turns. Hope that means 100 action points. That's a lot of turns. So, it is currently 2303. You start spinning web with your spinnerets, you activate your web weaver. So is it just going to spool them out behind me as I move? Is 10 turns need to go by and then it's going to drop a web? I don't know what's going on. Pass time in place? I don't know. Did it cancel it or something when I moved? It says active. 8 RU, 100 turns. Alright, wait. "15 minutes of waiting." I mean, I don't know. That's that's a lot of turns. I don't know. Oh, it does have thick webs. Cobwebs, thick webs, thick webs. Webs. You just can't see them really in the dark here. I mean, I can see the difference out here, but I thought this was some other thing going on. Is the 100 turns how long they stay active or something? Stop using your web weaver. So they're thick webs across the middle. They're blocking my line of sight. I can move through them, no problem. Interesting. Alright, I'll have to give that a try. We'll have to get some zombies attracted to us, then I'll put some webs out, and we'll see just what the webs do to the zombie movement. That could be pretty cool if I'm running through town. I can just activate that to spin out webs behind me to block zombie movement, and then keep running. I've never had these abilities, so... Alright, I gotta wait a little bit and make sure I get a good amount of water in my belly. We dehydrate pretty hardcore when we're doing all this mutating. And I think we'll just put antiseptic on our brain case this time. I don't believe it works as extra attacks. You're not going to see 8 attacks. It's going to give me a bonus to my attack value, and I can't remember the exact way it works, but I've had multi-limbs on a few mutations, and I thought I was going to get multiple attacks. That's not the way it actually works. Somebody that actually knows the mechanics can chime in, but it's more the limbs give you bonuses to your single attack, or however many attacks you normally get. but it's not going to be strike, 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 strike. Nothing like that. But we are heavily spider mutated. We're getting close to the end of the spider mutations. I wanted to pick up all of the post-threshold stuff, so we're almost there. Let's get some more meaty meat cooked up. Oh, how long does this stuff last? About a day. All right, that's fine. Let's make 10. That'll last me through the whole day. Hydrate first, and then have some meaty meats. Alright, back to the spellcasting. No, not that one. Eight hours of spell learning. Oh yeah, we're looking good. We just got to figure out how to maximize the power of nakedness. The antenna preclude headgear, at least non-fabric headgear. The chest, the extra limbs popping out of my torso preclude torso gear. So I could wear... Hey, I can wear leather pants. My flame-resistant suit will still fit. Well, that's pretty cool. I can wear my backpack, so I'm not limited to my backpack. That's good. Raincoat? Really? Really? That seems a little... It's saying I can wear my survivor suit? I can wear my survivor suit and have all the limbs? Wait a minute. Well, now I'm confused. Is it because I got the full arachnid arms thing completed? Now I can put it back on? Because it got knocked... Well, no, actually it didn't get knocked off me earlier. I took it off purposely before I started the mutation stuff, so I didn't actually test it previously. But I was under the impression that that wasn't going to work. Now, I know I'm going to get a negative to some of the dodge value stuff that we were getting told about. So that might be the consequence, I guess. I'll have to check a few things here. But that's confusing me. So... Insect limbs... removes the ability to wear gear in the torso location. But then the final one, arachnid arms, doesn't have that. Okay, so we can put our survivor gear back on. Alright, we got our gear back on. Now our encumbrance is probably going to be... it's actually not too bad. We've got armored plate, chitinous plate, so we're getting a lot of encumbrance handed to us, but it's also giving us a huge amount of protection value. So I'm all sorts of curious on what's actually going to be able to do any damage to me. I do need to get something on my head, though. Since we can't wear the army helmet because of our antennae. Actually, can I undeploy my antennae? I think those are controllable, aren't they? E. You stop using them, does that mean I can put my army helmet back on? Probably not. Nah, oh, the chitinous plate is preventing the army helmet. Not the antenna. Alright, well, let's turn our little antenna back on. Alright. Looking pretty spiffy, though. Otherwise. Rotten cheese. We're not a sapiovore yet. Still got 236. Oh, we got 400 slime blobs still. Wait a minute. That can't be right. 300, 420, 600, 700, 800 slime globs still? Holy crap, did I overdo the slime globs. I had no idea I picked up that much. I guess if I'm going to keep pursuing mutations in other categories, that's not a bad one to have. Where did my rehydrated meat go? Alright, what was I working on? I got all confused when I looked and discovered we could put our gear back on. Yeah, the problem with that is that all the other survivor gear is going to be trapped behind the 11,000% proficiency requirements. So, there's a reason I don't have survivor boots and gloves currently. I think the hood's under the same issue. Yeah. Only 2,200. Only 5 days and 15 hours. Assuming I put together the Kevlar panels. So this doesn't mention not wearing headgear, though. I'm a little confused on that. I don't think the chitinous plate, even though it says that that's what's preventing me from wearing that hat, I don't think it's reporting it properly. I don't think the chitinous plate... I mean, if I'm allowed to wear gear everywhere else, it doesn't make any sense. The chitinous plate would block my headgear. So... yeah... No, it does specify. Removes the ability to wear gear in the head location. I don't understand why, but alright. As long as it's noted properly. Level 7, where we've quadrupled the damage output. We're up to 12 damage and 14 range. We're getting to a good number now. That's actually usable finally. 250 mana? Has it always been 250 mana? That's... or is it all the encumbrance? Problem we're going to have with magic is all of the inherent encumbrance. So, because we're getting handed encumbrance on various body parts, we're going to have a lot of problems with mana costs and casting times. From all of the things that our body mutations are increasing encumbrance values. That has secondary effects in our magic casting. So we might run into some issues with magic because of all the body mutations. Spider magicians might have some difficulty. Nothing else really I can gain, right? I don't need any of the rest of these skills. We still haven't found the final first aid book. So yeah, I'm just going to keep learning a magic missile for now. Well, the dex gets massively dropped because of the Arachnid arms regardless. You lose 4 dex to the Arachnid arms, period. But I'm supposed to... I forget... I've read through some of them and I've forgotten which ones do which, but... not wearing gear in certain body locations gives you bonus dodge. So right now, with all this crap on, I'm at 4.7 dodge. 4 base, 4.7. Yeah, the webs are disappearing. So webs and thick webs, but the other ones have disappeared. So yeah, so if I... what are we at? So yeah, we're at 11 dex. 2 from... so we take off the survivor suit. Huh. So why is our dex back to 13? Man, there's some weird stuff going on. We were at 10 dex for a while, or... no, it was 11. Or was it? Now I forget. Was it 9? I think it was actually 9. I think we had lost 4 because of the limbs, and we're still supposed to be at -4. But we also gained very dexterous, which was our 11 starting, and then +2. So we're not experiencing a negative unless we put on the survivor suit. Then we drop to 11. Huh. Alright, then I also want to check, what's my dodge change to? 6.9. So we gain 2.2 dodge also by taking off the survivor suit. So yeah, there's going to be things to pay attention to. I don't have anything on my legs right now other than the guards, right? Suit. We take those off because the suit is covering my legs and my torso and my arms. 7.9, still at 13. So the leg guards didn't change any of that. Well, 6.9, 13. So we are losing a point to the leg guards. Which we probably don't need as much anymore because we've got, you know, chitinous plate. Alright. Well, when we're done mutating, we'll go through and we'll do a fashion show and strip down, add things, see what our numbers look like, and go from there. Till we finish mutating, I'm not going to bother because too many things are changing too many different ways. Hungry! Oh, the simple things. Having unlimited light and having all the gear in one convenient place and having all your mutation gear and all your food and so on. You can get stuff done. Alright, that's enough. We're hungry, we're tired. Finish off my rehydrated meat. And we will go ahead and have some more Spider Mutation. Oh, we gained infrared vision. Woohoo! That's another good one. Now we got infrared and full night vision. So infrared goes out to 60 spaces. We're going to have just all sorts of abilities. We might actually be able to skate through town now. Oh, we got another nothing. We're hitting a bunch of ones that are giving us nothing. There's nothing again. Do I need to wait? Am I wasting mutagen? That's 3 in a row where we got nothing. That's not good. I'm mutate, or I'm gonna addict myself and trashing my hidden health stat. That's probably the other reason why my head is healing so slow, is I'm quaffing mass quantities of mutagen. My hidden health stat's probably really trashed. That's weird. 3 mutagen in a row with no effect, and we had one previously that did that. Only thing I can think of is I need to put some time between them, but that doesn't make any sense to me and how it usually works. Maybe it's just got so few left to hand me that it's bouncing, it's hitting null answers, and it doesn't just slide to the next available one. It's the only thing I can think of. I don't know exactly how it works, the picking process. It's pretty complicated. Well, fine. We will wear our blindfold, wear our earplugs. Throw on yet another dose of antiseptic. And let's go ahead and gauze it up. Come on, I read for like 2 hours after I was tired. The only problem with rollerblading is it trashes your dodge stat. Get your dodge high enough, you can weather it, but it has a major negative on your dodge stat, so it's hard to be a dodgy rollerblader. Nah, no multiple weapons. No matter how many limbs you have, they nixed the whole dual wielding long ago. actually putting pretty good dent in my my meat supply, or my yeah, my meat supply. $69 left. Still nothing nearby messing with me except for that raccoon. We're still missing a pretty good number of the higher end mutations, so I think, though, what we're going to do, we're going to wrap things up right here. We're a little bit over my 6-hour time frame, so I am done for the evening. Big progress. Happy with how far we got. We got the research facility cleared out and finished up. Had some entertaining times in there. Good old times. Quite the adventure in that research facility. And then we managed to mutate the holy hell out of ourselves. So, we got a little bit more mutations to go. When we fire it up again on Monday, we'll see if we can finish off these mutations. I'm getting a little worried about the number of blanks I'm drawing, trying to finish off those last few. I might have to whip up another serum or two and see if that pushes through and gets me the last few. But we got about 4 more, I think. 4 or 5 more before we finish out the post-threshold stuff. I don't want to move, because I want to ditch all the stuff I'm not going to use once we finish getting it all. So, we'll see. Then, of course, I'll start chasing other mutagens for family trees. It'll suck away some of my current ones, and that'll be... Then I'll need to get them back again. So, we'll see. I don't know what I'll do exactly, but, uh-oh. Elite Tardigrade. Mega Biscuit for Zombie Dog. Where is... Oh, there... Oh, you heard me, did you, Zombie Dog? Hey, buddy. He's on the move. He's on the move. Come here, Zombie Dog. Get over here. Elite Tardigrade says, have a biscuit. There you go. Biscuits for Zombie Dogs. Alright, he's chewing his biscuit. He sends a happy doodle dog thank you. Or happy zombie dog thank you. I'm done. So, have a good evening, everybody. Thanks again for watching. Be back on Monday with more Cataclysm. I'll be on this weekend with some 7 Days to Die. So look forward to that. People are able to mess with me in 7 Days to Die by, you know, bit tips, summon zombie hordes, and sick them on me and all that stuff. So we're having a good time with that. But, have a good evening. Stay safe out there.